All right, let's go. God damn.
Welcome to the
Jesus
Rasslecast
Christ.
Power Hour.
That nigga don't give a shit.
I'm 1/3 of your. No, I'm kidding. We're not ready yet.
Nah, this shit, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
You there now? Let's go.
Again, welcome to the Rasslecast Power Hour after a false start. I am 1/3 of your tag team podcast champions, B-hyphen, aka NXT champion, Hype Ziggler. But before we go any further, I would be remiss, I would be wrong, I would be rude if I don't introduce the second third of our tag team, handsome Bane. How are you tonight, sir?
I'm doing okay. And for you sweaty marks out there who are upset that I don't address you at the top of the show every day or every episode anymore, you don't deserve it. But I'll give you this bit of wisdom. Savio Vega is not Zelina Vega's dad. Okay? Don't be racist and say that. It'll sound really racist if you say that. I mean, but you know, they could be related.
Hopping in with both
Fuck
feet, man.
They could be related. I'm Black Merv Griffin. Anyway, that means it's my turn to dish the ball, the behind the back pass to the third man in our triumvirate. Can I say that?
I almost said triumvirate. I almost did it. So
fuck it,
absolutely.
you know, and nobody's gonna look it up to see if we used it correctly. Fuck you.
We did.
If you do, you're a cop. Mark Rob, what up?
2 of the 3 of us have college educations.
Hey, Cab, what up? It's your boy, the Mark Rob, aka Sean Matt Love, aka Gordon Darks, aka Pacey Twitter, aka Blackball Mahoney, aka Himbo Slice, aka Hank the Tank with Big Bank, aka King Chitlin, aka Rich Thrash, aka Richard Pyrex. What the fuck is up? Aka Larry July, aka Don't Check Me, check the weather app because the winter is not over. What the fuck is up?
Yeah, what's that Chitlin name again? What's that Chitlin name again?
Vince,
King Chitlin, shut up.
King.
Mark Rob, I missed you so much because nobody listened to me last week. I kept telling people to leave
King
and they wouldn't
Chitlin.
leave.
King Chitlin, I'm gonna
No,
run that.
no, Vince.
I'm gonna run that by Titus.
No, Vince.
Hang on. Shh, hang on. Hey, Titus. Hey, Titus. Come here. You're King Chitlin now.
Oh, come on, Vince.
Come on, Vince. Damn. King Chitlin, that's right. Come on. All right. Fine. All right. Now, Marks, not that you deserve it. We went out.
God.
And we got a guest. All right. This is a man with whom I had heat for no reason at all in high school. I saw this man across the hallway. He was liking wrestling, but because our boys got into it for something we have no idea why,
Ew.
I decided I didn't even fuck with him. Because, well, look at that nigga over there liking wrestling and shit, probably having a conversation I want to be a part of. Fuck him. For no reason.
That sounds like me every day.
And now, yeah, you a hater.
Top
You
hater.
also hate shit. You also hate shit for no reason. But now, you know, this is my guy. You know, he's one of the guys in the back, you know. And he's Brock Lesnar on back.
Oh,
Here to
God.
introduce
2?
my nigga Skee.
No.
All right.
Yo.
No. Brock.
Yo. Brock Wildin.
Always.
All right. Skee, what up, man? Like,
What up, though?
man? Fuck you, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I have no idea why.
Like, to this day, man,
So
I still don't know.
let's quickly tell the story. So it was a half day, and we both went to Communications Media Arts High School in Detroit.
Yeah.
What up, though?
Mhm. What up?
And you know, Wendy's was the spot for after school. They hated us, but they were in the black.
They had the tolerance.
They had to tolerate us because on our half days, we put Wendy's in the black.
Hey.
Like,
Yes.
Junior bacon cheeseburgers all day.
all around. We bought so many junior bacon cheeseburgers. It's like it was.
I know,
like,
we was up into Dave Singles. We was
yeah.
Oh,
Look at you.
ballin'.
Ball.
up to Dave Singles.
So you know, when everybody's in there, so you know, Skee and his crew. Skee's, you know, he's a class ahead of me. So you know what I'm saying, like And I've always known you to just be showing love to like the younger cats. So like that's why
Which is crazy because like me and Cook were like tight.
Right. I just talked to Cook literally like 15 minutes
like
ago.
In my head, I passed the torch to Cook. Like, yo,
Right.
you got it. You the funniest nigga after me. You got it. And this half a day, my crew got up to leave, and we heard some snickering. So we like, what's up? What's so funny? Like, what's going on? And it's like, nothing. I forgot what was said. And then we wind up all outside together.
It's like instant. It was like you know how like
instant transmission.
You know how shows will jump cut from niggas having a problem to like being outside to all right, here are the rules. It was like that, dog.
That is literally how it was.
It was some dumb Anchorman type shit. And we was about this.
We were lined up. Each person. And which was weird because the dichotomy of our groups
it was like
were very similar.
Yeah.
It was like fate. Like I had a homeboy that was big and light skinned, like
right.
So like he's faced up with him, and then there's skinny black dude is faced up with me, and it was literally lined up in that fashion.
It was like, you remember the beginning of X-Men where Colossus is across from Juggernaut, and like everybody else has like their
like we're gonna run at each other.
Yeah, like right. Like I guess that's what we expected to happen. And
then, the two silliest people are like running around us, being silly, but also instigating the fight.
Instigating that shit. And it was just like, bro, what do we do? We looked like a fucking live Atom. It was like it looked like a free radical Atom. Just like that.
Told you we had a college education.
That's the DNA of a nigga moment.
Like, yes, and then the nigga moment turns into complete tomfoolery because their guy, he's like, he points over like in between us. He goes, your boys got the right idea. And we all look, and our other homeboy's halfway down the block. And then once we saw that, we just like, we all put our hands up. It was like, what
the fuck are we doing?
And then it was like, what are we doing? And then after that, it was mutual respect, but we never really kicked it.
Yeah, and then the internet happened. So anyway, thank God for them internets. So
we bonded over Dexter.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's just fucking. It's bad 4 seasons after the good 4 seasons. Anyway, I think we're ready to launch into the shits, guys. Sorry,
let's do it.
We had to drag you guys along for that.
Don't be sorry. Don't apologize to these marks.
But yeah, I was talking to you guys because, you know, and no, I call the marks the marks. I don't call them guys. Fucking sweaty assholes. Anyway, so we got a new segment. Hype, you want to bring us in?
Yes. So this segment, it says, this is how it goes. This is a new segment. Sorry, I was reading real quick. So in our chat, because we have a Rasslecast stable chat where we talk througughout the week. It says
don't tell them about it. They'll want to get in on it.
It's invite only, and y'all ain't invited. So Handsome Bane said, grab some interesting pro wrestling stories, link them here, and we will do a segment called "Do You Care?"
Anyway, all right. I'm sure I got music here anyway.
And it's really simple.
But I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
I don't know. That'll have to do for now. Go ahead.
And it's so simple because literally this is how it's done. We bring up something and then we go around the round table and we say, do you care? Yes or no? And that's
yes or no. And that's it.
Keep it
We're
moving.
just doing yes or no, dog. It is I don't mind giving the behind the scenes. It is definitely reminiscent of Jalen and Jacoby's keep it moving or hit the brakes. And even when we keep it moving, we keep it moving. Like even when we hit the brakes, we keep it moving. There we go.
Absolutely. So since this was your idea, Handsome Bane, do you want to submit your first topic from the chat?
I am going to say the return of Jeff Hardy. Do you care? I'm sorry. The return of Jeff Hardy into pro wrestling, going into AEW. Do you care?
These niggas old. No.
Okay. No, I do not.
Skee.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Nah,
no
dog. Now. Nah, that's a no for me, dog. What was the other? William Regal's kind of return to as he's kind of like, I guess, I don't know if he's like the manager of Bryan Danielson,
he's like
and
the Mox Danielson manager. Essentially, is his role
the manager of Mox and Danielson. He's back and he's cutting a promo. Do you care?
He has gray hair, but these niggas are old. No.
Skee.
No.
Yes.
I actually do. Because I actually do. I actually do care. It set some good shit up. So anyway.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm with you there.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead and bring one up.
Did you want to talk about the dude in the DDP shirt? Because you threw that.
Oh yes. And then I said I care about this. All right, here we go. I have to pull up the meme. It's a meme.
I can read it. I got it right here. If you want me to just read it.
I got it. All right. By Hal Hanny Art,
who does dope ass art. I follow him on Instagram. Love his stuff.
I actually haven't. This is my first time hearing of Hal.
Okay.
Shout out to Hal. I was just because this here is art in and of itself. It says, I was just reminded of the time in '97 when my friend came over to my house to watch a WCW pay-per-view wearing his DDP shirt. Then, when I wasn't looking, he thumped me as hard as he could in the balls and ripped his shirt off to reveal an NWO shirt underneath. Greatest heel turn ever. Guys, I've already admitted I care about this. Hyphen, do you care?
I care very much about this. Yes.
When you're young and a wrestling fan and you have friends you get lumped all the time, get your ass in line. No, I don't care.
Nothing impressive, Mark Rob tonight.
All right, the Russian judge over here.
Skee.
I care.
Hold on. So you weren't hitting suplexes on your friends?
Of course I was, and I cared about that too.
I used to hit the fucking outsider's edge with my cousin all the fucking time.
Oh yeah, I put
bro.
the whole neighborhood in the sharpshooter.
I used to jackknife powerbomb these little niggas. Get in line. No, I don't care.
Yeah,
you just another number, punk.
All right. Everybody's going into business.
Rasslecast, Mark Rob, and we should do this again sometime, Mark Rob, or night and day.
Yeah,
night and day.
This is NWA Mark Rob that we getting here. All right, yeah, go ahead.
Niggas in the sharpshooter, cuz. You know what the fuck is up?
Bro, I put my boy in a sharpshooter in the street. No, I put him in the figure 4 in the street, and that nigga was mad at me.
Well, that shit had to be done, though. That's what's up, cuz. That's the best news I heard. That's the best news I heard all day.
Nigga said, and put this nigga in the sharpshooter in the middle of the street. Figure 4. Now I keep saying sharpshooter. Figure 4 in the middle of the street. And he had never been put in the figure 4.
Oh.
And so it's just like, it was like the most excruciating thing he had ever seen and felt in his life.
Yeah, cuz. Feel that pressure, cuz.
Nigga felt like he was getting birth in the middle of the street.
Absolutely. I love it. Best news of the day. Yes.
Mark Rob chose violence.
Yeah, he did. All right.
Woo, shoot.
All right, what's our next
hilarious.
story?
All right. Sting revealed in his Players Tribune article that he had a pill popping addiction in the mid '90s. Do we care?
Yeah, man, come on, dog. I care about that.
I care about that too.
It's fucking Sting, bro. Don't do it.
Gee, what you think?
I really don't care. Woo! I really don't. Like, didn't we? Is that news? Like, is that news?
A 80s, 90s wrestler addicted to pills? Is that news?
Yes.
I mean, no, it's not news, but like I don't know. Sting is one of the few guys like that I see like as a character guy. So yeah, and again, this is supposed to be yes or no, but yeah, I do care.
Go ahead, Skee.
So
Yeah.
I have a wild Sting and Big Show story when they were in WCW.
Oh,
I was working at Tiger Stadium, Little Caesars.
okay.
And
Okay.
they came to watch the Tigers play, and I had to deliver pizzas to the thing. Now Sting don't have none of the makeup on. Big Show's big, but he's like, he does like if you're not a wrestling fan at that time, then you wouldn't know who it was.
Right.
This nigga big as hell.
They were just like, oh, that's a big ass white boy. So
Right.
I walked past, and at this point, I'm engulfed in the Monday Night War,
Yes.
Mhm.
and I'm like, I see him, and I'm literally about to drop pizza and run, and Sting looks at me and like puts his hand up, and then like gives me like a finger, and then like not the middle finger, but like
Yeah.
and, like,
Sure. Yeah.
and then like Big Show like takes his glasses down and nods, and then they like go back up, and I never see them again. I try to tell people like, yo, Big Show and Sting are here. Big Show and Sting are here. Nobody fucking believes me.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, because I feel like Sting can go under the radar, but like
Yeah, easily.
Big Show
But-
now, no.
Show,
I mean, show had a Netflix show.
right?
Yeah.
Things are wildly famous, by the way. Like when you still think about it, like
Yeah.
niggas come by the thousands to see them at the shits. Anyway,
Mhm.
all right, yeah,
So-
yeah. Go ahead.
So we had Perk Angle. Perk Angle is a legend.
Yes.
Benzo Sting. You know, it don't hit the same. It don't ring the same.
Is
So Tony Schiavone, I know you love Sting, but show him that love, aka Himbo Slice, aka Blackballed Mahoney. We not with the shits, man. Pop them perks and get back in the fucking ring, Sting.
I mean, he's there. Nigga couldn't sleep, dog. Nigga was in immense pain. Nigga was in immense pain at all times, bro. This shit sucks. All right, what else we got?
This was geared towards you, Handsome Bane. FTR fired Tully Blanchard. Are they
Yes.
hiring Bret Hart?
1,000 times, yes.
Yes, of course.
I want to see Brett shamble his ass out there. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
With the fucking gray hair, my nigga.
What does Bret think of
it's-
FTR?
I think they're great. We're talking about, hey, what's going on? It's Brett the Hitman Hart.
Bret!
Yeah, how's it going? Hey,
On your fucking high horse with a Canadian tuxedo, you
Yeah.
motherfucker.
did you see the one with me in the mountains?
I
You know
saw
the
you
one-
bitching about getting worked by
You know what I'm
Vince
talking
McMahon, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's all a work. Don't worry about it. So,
So why you spit on Vince then, motherfucker?
because he's Vince.
Well, touche.
It's fucking Vince. Anyway, yeah, that's all. I'm looking forward to being the FTR's, showcasing my sparkling personality, being out there again. Being in the locker room with the boys. Maybe I'll
That's
produce a couple things.
And that's fine, Brett. And you know what? Let me introduce you to the door so you can get started right now because you have the personality of fucking paint drying. So get the fuck out of here, Brett.
Geez, you're rude. In Canada, we don't do that kind of thing.
Man, fuck America's hat. Let's go.
When Russia comes over, starts kicking your ass, they're not gonna bother Canada. No,
Canada's so boring. Motherfuckers don't even care about y'all. You gotta go.
when you
We
come,
gotta export this nigga right now, yo. Come on, Biden. Get your balls up. Get Bret Hart out of America. Let's go.
sorry, buddy. I actually have dual citizenship. My mom's from New York, so
Dual citizen these
naturalized.
nuts, Brett.
You could have called your nuts your dual
Skee,
citizens.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, you dropped the ball. Anyway, all right, we're out of here.
Thanks,
All
Brett.
right.
Thanks, Brett. Skee, you care about Bret Hart managing the revival, man. I mean, FTR.
Gonna say yeah.
Okay. Well, we know what
I'm gonna
Mark
say
Rob's
yeah.
answer is. So
You don't know that, Kellen. You don't know.
I think we do.
You don't ask me.
Mark Rob, what is your answer?
Fuck no! Get his ass out of here!
All right.
I
What
got
else we
a
got?
couple more. And we're gonna start with Mark Rob. Scorpio Sky wins the NXT Championship. Mark Rob,
Who the fuck is that?
I care.
Yeah. No, it's cool. I like it.
Skee,
No.
Y'all gotta watch that match because he like tried to like literally break Sammy Guevara's back.
he did.
Like,
Did he?
dog, he he did the backbreaker on this nigga so many times, dog.
So many back.
It was like actually scary. It was like, bro, okay, dog. Like, there's no way to fake that.
Right.
He was just
Enough is
slamming
enough.
this nigga down across his knee. Like,
Sammy is not that big.
it's just funny, but it's not.
Right.
It's funny because it's not. Go back, go check that shit out. It's like a 2-minute YouTube clip. Boy.
Dolph
Fucking nigga.
Ziggler wins the NXT Championship. Skee.
No.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Mark Rob, do you care?
Black.
Mm-mm.
Come on, man.
He's a
Scorpio
Sean
Sky
wannabe.
is black, and you said fucking no.
Yeah, he don't know, man. He's just being disagreeable right now.
Hold on. I asked who that was. I didn't necessarily say no. I just asked who that was.
He said, who the fuck is that?
But Dolph Adolf Ziggler, nah, bro, he gotta get out of here.
He's a
Adolf
I don't-
Ziggler.
I don't like that he's been a Sean clone and is flat out using whatever, dog. No. Like, why now?
Skee,
Anyway,
do you care?
No.
Skee says no. Okay.
he
No.
says no.
Last one. Stone Cold is coming back to WrestleMania to at least face off. I don't know if it's an official match with Kevin Owens at WrestleMania Dallas. Mark Rob, do you care?
Stone Cold Steve Austin, for when I used to watch wrestling, was the most over character I can remember. I remember Hulkamania. I remember saying your prayers, eating your vitamins. But I remember Austin 316. I remember the beer cannons. I remember the middle fingers. I remember the oversold stunners, which I absolutely loved. But you know what else I know? I know about thick boys. This is the thick boy over here. So we riding with the thick boy KO, Kevin Owens. We don't give a fuck about no motherfucking Stone Cold.
I don't know what
Steve
make you
Austin.
think Stone
And
Cold about to come
20
in there and shape.
22. We don't give a fuck. Stay your ass on Broken Ranch. No. Stun his ass to oblivion.
Man, that nigga
Kevin
Stone Cold ain't coming in here in shape, bro. Don't
Hell
worry
no.
about that.
Hell
That
no.
nigga about to be thick boys too.
He gonna be blown up after he hits the ropes one time.
So, well, once he gets to the ring, that's what happens though, man. You can't get in wrestling shape without wrestling. So,
It's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
Skee, how you feel?
I'll be honest, I care.
His promo made me
Mm.
care.
I didn't watch the cell phone promo yet. That's what I keep forgetting.
Hey,
Because
there's a
it's
drone
just-
shot in there.
It's just too much goddamn media, bro. It's just
There
too
is.
much fucking.
Way too much stuff.
It's a lot to watch, nigga. If I was 12, I'd have seen all this shit.
5 times each.
I would have had all this shit on tape. All this shit would be on tape, nigga. This shit would look like the goddamn security surveillance room with all the tape I would have of pro wrestling right now. Just 24 hours of pro wrestling being recorded, but at this age, I can't, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be a spectacle. We'll get some butts in the seats. That's cool. Good luck on Capitalism mania, I guess.
Capitalism mania.
Capitalism mania hyphen. That is the show title. Let's go.
Yeah, it's unbeatable. Capitalism mania. So Skee, that is our
There we
new
go.
segment. Do we care? I hope you enjoyed
workshop
that.
it. We'll tweak it.
I don't know if we need to tweak it. I just wonder if Mark Rob's going to always come in that hot.
It's coming in hot,
I'm
baby.
here for it.
Fucking
I'm
heat
here for
seeker, baby.
Dang,
Tell
baby.
these,
A new
Tell
heel has
Vince.
emerged.
tell Vince to get some fucking interesting storylines from now on.
Well, we got this thing called King Chitlin that we're working on. It's gonna be great,
That's
man.
all you, Mark Rob. You
It's gonna
summoned
be,
him.
it's gonna
I
be
need
King
700%
Chitlin.
Vince.
And then he
It's
immediately
gonna
goes
be-
to capitalism.
It's gonna be his crown. It's gonna have chicken wings on him. And then it's gonna come to the ring with a jar of pickled pig's feet. Yeah. Oh
Is
yeah.
that a weapon I can use during the match, Vince?
You're gonna
Or-
it's gonna be like the urn. It's gonna be like the urn, the
Oh.
Undertaker's urn. When we hold up a jar of pig's feet, you sit up off the ground. Yeah.
We'll workshop it out, Vince. We'll workshop it.
All right, yeah. Where am I?
All right, now you gotta go. Get the fuck out of
Okay.
here, Vince.
Oh, niggers, I gotta go. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
So
Man.
Skee,
Yeah.
again, nothing is sacred on the Rasslecast Power Hour.
Hey, man, you can't say King Chitlin, bro. That shit's fire. Going in the Hall of Fame.
So this is the part of the show, Skee, where we want to know how you got into the wonderful world of professional wrestling.
Well, I'm gonna say it's like maybe 86.
Mhm.
With whatever year WrestleMania 2 happened in Detroit.
Oh.
3 was in Detroit. 3 was the
Three was in
Pontiac-
Detroit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
87.
87. I was close. So,
No, my bad. 86.
okay. So
Yeah.
I wanted to go and see Mr. T,
Mm.
and they wouldn't let me go. My sister went, my cousin went, they wouldn't let me go. And then after that, he came home with the hard, I don't even know, tire rubber wrestling figures.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Yep. Mhm.
Those get a lot of love.
Also
on
made
this
by
show.
LJN.
And
Trash.
he had a Ricky the Dragon Steamboat that had the black ninja pants.
The Black
just was
Ninja
stuck.
Pants. Yes.
And he was just stuck like this.
Mhm.
After he had just had the greatest match of pro wrestling history at that point.
Yes.
Yeah. And after that, I saw that figure, and then I saw like a promo for like the next TV event, and I was hooked. And then like I was watching a cartoon. My birthday cake was cartoon Hulk Hogan. It was I was trying to collect every LGN giant tire figure I could find. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, like Hillbilly Jim.
Hillbilly
Like-
Jim.
I met both of those guys at the same time.
It's a story.
What is that? What is that like? Shit.
I mean, that was cool as shit. Hillbilly Jim is still in the exact same shape, bro. He's like, that nigga must have never had a steroid because he's like, yeah, he's the same size, same everything. He grabbed my boy Ray by the shoulders and shook that nigga like, everybody's here to see old Hacksaw, huh? He came slapped Ray on the back hard as
Oh,
hell and
man.
shook that nigga from my. I was like, yo, where did this gigantic nigga come from, bro? Like nobody
Hilarious.
like had even seen him coming, but yeah, that was cool shit.
Yeah. And then, but then I fell off. I don't know. Life happened. I fell off. I don't know how I fell off. And then
Sure.
in high school, they were talking about Stone Cold won the Survivor Series,
Nice.
and he was he had beef with Jake the Snake, and he did the whole thing of, I don't know what John 3:16 says, but Austin 3:16 says, I just whipped your ass. Yeah, and I was like, oh, it's lit.
Fucking
We up.
rednecks everywhere started firing in the air.
Then after that, it was we giving out stunners in the middle of hallways in school.
Mhm.
We're walking like D'Lo Brown.
Crotch chopping in
Yeah.
English class. Yeah.
Super kicks. It was after that, it was nuts.
Being a teacher at that time had to be a fucking nightmare, dog.
No
Like,
kidding. No kidding,
just
man.
at all times.
You are not lying,
God
man.
damn it, I hate pro wrestling. Yeah, nobody hates pro wrestling more than teachers in the mid 90s.
Yeah.
Man,
Specifically,
right.
middle school teachers,
Middle school
because middle
teachers,
schoolers didn't give a fuck.
them
Yup,
niggas
And that's where I was at when
I
all
was
this
that
started.
age.
Mhm.
doing
Yes.
RKO's in
Yeah.
class and shit. Like, come on, bro. Like,
man. And the stunners would come out of nowhere, like you just be talking
Nowhere.
to a chick, and then out of nowhere somebody just spin
Glass
you around,
break.
kick you, spin you around, kick you in the gut, stun you
front
in
of
the
the
middle
girl.
of the.
if you hit a nigga with a stone cold stunner in front of a girl that he was just talking to, you're the fucking worst. And I hope you die alone.
And then there's gonna be a
Because that's-
cutscene, and then y'all gonna be lining up outside and talking about
That's
rules.
it. This is a jump cut, nigga. All
Jump
right,
cut.
no punching in the face. Yeah.
Yes, I would say that's my origin. And then after that, it was just I just was obsessed for a long time.
Very nice, man.
For sure.
I love wrestling
So-
stories, man. They always make me so smile.
I do enjoy hearing like how everybody else, how so many people came to the same kind of conclusion where it's like, no, I'm not crazy. This shit is lit. Like,
Yeah.
it's litty,
Yeah, and that's the crazy shit about my time kind of transitioning to high school, because that was the point where niggas felt like they were just too cool for wrestling, but all these niggas used to watch wrestling, but no one would talk about it.
Right.
And so I legit think that if like 10th grade, basically, if I had friends that were like heavy into wrestling, I would have watched wrestling all throughout high school, and probably I still would have kept it in college. And I was fucking flabbergasted when I went to college and I found out niggas was still watching it like on the regular.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you know what I'm saying, niggas learn that. I think college is also a place where you learn like you're not the only one. Like with
Yeah.
so many
It really
aspects, it's so much
And
shit
wrestling
in
and
life.
a lot
You're
of
like,
things.
and yeah, like a lot of shit is like, oh wait, I'm not the only person who does that. Okay. And I think that's what kind of helps people to open up in that shit. Like you
Mhm.
walk into a room and somebody's just like, fuck it, I'm gonna watch Raw. And you walk in and be, oh shit, you watch wrestling, nigga? Like, and then you know what I'm saying, you get somebody else and three people, it becomes a group.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm
And
saying?
then y'all meeting up every
Yeah.
Monday night and getting subs at Subway before Raw starts,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Absolutely.
Shit like that.
See, I went to Wilberforce College, and they had like all male dorms, all female dorms, and the basement TV was like the little kicker area.
Right.
Them communal,
the
Same with my
entire-
college, yeah.
Yeah, so the entire dorm is downstairs in this one spot watching Raw and like
Yeah.
flipping between Raw Nitro, Raw Nitro, Raw Nitro.
and
Yes.
and yeah,
And then literally at like 10, everything goes off, and all of the upperclassmen turn to each other and like start trying to beat the shit out of it.
Royal Rumble.
And this is my freshman year of college.
oh, for
man.
sure,
Hell
for
yeah.
sure. You still a kid, bro. Like in that,
But I had a
time.
lot of wrestling under my belt, so I was with the shits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yes.
but that's like that communal thing. Again, we talk about like wrestling is a thing that's best enjoyed with a group of people. And so like when you see that group and you walk by and you're like, what are these niggas all a part of? You know what I'm saying? You go in there and you check it out. You might not even fuck with wrestling like that, but like seeing it's contagious. Like seeing other people enjoy it and seeing other people just kind of give into it and let it do its thing. You'd be like, all right, well shit. Well, 10, 15 people can't be wrong. So let me sit down here and see what the fuck's going on.
Right.
And if you give any show in pro wrestling, anytime there's like a good show, like there's something on it for everybody. That's the DNA of a good show. Is it hits somebody and somebody likes it. You know?
Yeah, 100%. I was actually just having a conversation with my boy Matt the other day, and he was like, he was saying like since wrestling wasn't as big as it was during Attitude Era, he was wondering if a lot of those fans had like moved on to UFC or boxing and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, but one thing I've learned about, especially from the pod, man, people become wrestling fans in all different kinds of ways, man. Like, and it really is about the camaraderie you share with other people about wrestling, man. Because it's fun to watch wrestling by yourself. But let me tell you, let me tell you that without this show, I would not be nearly watching as much wrestling as I do now. And I wasn't watching that much wrestling other than the big events before Rasslecast. So that's the reason that pro wrestling is able to keep its fan base. Plus, if you don't like the mainstream stuff, you don't like the there's plenty of indie stuff all over the world that you can become a fan of, and the internet just makes it super accessible and everything. So wrestling just always will have this built-in fan base no matter what. It's timeless, and it's awesome in that way.
Yeah, I saw watching. I didn't watch wrestling in college because my friends were whores. So if they watch wrestling, I would have watched wrestling with them. So.
It me. I'm friends. It me.
These niggas was sluts, man. Jesus.
It me. I'm niggas. All right. So let's get into the gauntlet, shall we?
The gauntlet. So Skee. The gauntlet is where we have a list of questions that have been composed by Handsome Bane, and we choose 3 or 4 of them, and we ask you directly these questions to get your response first, and then we kind of riff off your responses, and then we've answered most of these, but sometimes we'll throw our answers in too, just to kind of keep it moving. And it's a real fun segment. So I'm going to go ahead and set things off, if that's cool with you, Handsome Bane.
By all means.
Okay. I think it's only right. I don't think we've done this one in a while, actually. Real simple, real easy to get you in there. Miss Elizabeth or Sensational Sherry?
Oh man, that's Miss Elizabeth.
Another one for Elizabeth, man.
I had to say Miss Elizabeth. Like she was so nice.
Yeah, she was a nice lady. She's a nice lady.
She was a swell gal.
She was a
house
swell old gal. You
WrestleMania 9 and Randy Savage was Hogan in his face.
Let me ask you this, man. You had a dusty ass dive bar, and they're not calling you nigga, right?
They're not calling you that.
And they're not.
Where they don't call you nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Just close your eyes and imagine.
You got, you see Miss Elizabeth, coming out of the bathroom, drying her hands, and you see Sensational Sherry to the right of her being Sensational Sherry. Come on, dog.
This is the thing. Elizabeth nasty.
But
she's gonna do the weird stuff. She's gonna do the weird stuff.
You don't think Sherry gonna do the weird stuff?
Sherry's gonna do the weird
Sherry
stuff off rip.
The weird stuff.
She's gonna do the weird stuff off rip, and it's I like the girl to nobody knows what she does.
Man, Elizabeth is Kelly Kapowski, bro.
Elizabeth doesn't have grudges.
I ain't got time for this, bro.
Get
me to the one that's with the shits now.
The horse.
That's what I'm talking about, dog.
Elizabeth doesn't have a gag reflex.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Shout out to the horse.
That woman has passed away.
Nobody told me my mic was in the picture.
I understand that, but still.
Shout out to the horse.
My God. All right.
Well, think about Nancy Reagan. We've heard the story.
Shout out to the horse.
But Nancy Reagan's a bad person, so we can.
Well, yeah, she's a whore though. Shout out to the horse.
She's like
Nancy Reagan,
she was the whore of Hollywood.
Nancy Reagan resting in piss, boy. We already had Taker come on here and talk about it, so that's
the
that's
first
good.
gawker. Shout out to the
Yeah.
first gawker.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Sensational Sherry. My preference.
Oh,
I mean,
she's sensational, all right.
If I
She
knew,
is.
if I knew Liz could deep throat,
We don't know that.
Come on,
Guys.
man.
it's sensational
Looks
sharing
like-
for me.
Sure, that's
Look
like
at Macho
wrestling's.
Man.
That's wrestling's mom, dog.
Macho Man looked like he face fucked the shit out of her.
Macho Man.
Like, come on.
This nigga was mad possessive, dog.
Ooh, why do you think that was?
Because he's a
Why do you
fucking
think that
psycho.
Why do you think that was?
That woman
What
did not
makes- what
feel
makes-
safe.
What makes a dude psycho?
I tell you, man.
The garg with the salt and
shit.
pepper joint?
So, Skee, meet Hulk
Yo.
Hogan.
Yeah, man. So the story about Randy blacking out my eye, man. Total bullshit, brother. Total bullshit, man. Liz came by the place, man. I was a complete and total gentleman, brother. Didn't do nothing. Her and Linda went shopping, you know, with me and Randy's credit cards, man. And I get to Mania. I didn't even know Liz was at the spot, brother. I had no idea, man. Jesus. I had no idea, brother. And you know, Randy, you know Randy, he doesn't need a reason, brother. He was just taking out on me what he couldn't take out on Liz at the time, man. Cause she was missing, brother. Well, she wasn't missing, but as far as he was concerned, she was missing, man. And
Jesus.
I mean, he was right. She was at my house, but I wasn't there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You know the name of the game. Your bitch chose me, brother. You know? Anyway, I'm sad and lonely now, brother.
And you deserve to be. Get the fuck out of here, Hogan.
All right, man. I'm out, brother. You guys have a good show, man.
Thanks, Hogan.
Wow, that was actually nice.
You're the
of him.
worst. Oh, you know what's
He
coming.
is.
You know what's coming.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
You know, he'll probably will never bother us again.
Nigga, nigga,
Oh,
nigga,
shit.
nigga, 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 nigga. Cause I'm a motherfucking nigga.
Diabolical laughter now.
I think Hogan, man. All right, man. Let's not go into depravity. Let's bring it back to pro wrestling, shall we?
What's pro wrestling?
Skee, a
Yo.
move you don't think people should kick out of.
Oh man, shit, that's tough.
A move. I'll give mine right now.
All right.
DDTs, bro. Stop fucking kicking out of the DDT, man. Like, or don't do it.
All right,
You
I
know
got
what I mean?
one. I got one.
Go
The
ahead,
the pedigree.
bro.
The pedigree.
That's
Really?
a good one.
Nigga.
Like think like my arms are back and it's face first to the ground with your knees
I mean,
on either
it's a
side
tough
of my
looking
head.
move.
That's-
Absolutely. I'm
Right.
desensitized to it. So
Yeah, if we're using our imaginations to bridge the gap of what that's supposed to be, or what it used to be actually, because when he was, Hunter Hearst, he kept the arms hooked sometimes, and it's some nasty spills taking off that shit.
Yeah.
facts.
I think back to my man who was on the top of his head, 100% vertical with his arms behind his back. There's no way that man didn't have a concussion or come out of that match like 3 inches shorter, dog. Like,
Right.
and niggas is kicking out of that. Like, no, don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or don't do it.
The
Don't
pedigree.
do it. Now I don't mind like if somebody doesn't move and you like reach the rope or you put a foot on the rope or something, like you like out of desperation, but to just dig deep like 4 or 5 times in a match and keep kicking out of like finishers, like no, come on, dog.
No.
Finishers
Like,
gotta matter.
there should not be a way that you can kick out of the pedigree.
It literally has to be WrestleMania, the last match.
Yeah.
Like, it literally has to be the last match for WrestleMania. Fuck off.
I just had one and I lost it that quickly. Damn it! It was right there on the edge. Come back to me.
My bad.
No, it's all good.
Mark Rob, a move that niggas should not be kicking out of.
Oh, I got it again. Go ahead, Mark Rob.
I think growing up, and I know what's about to happen next, but I still gotta say the answer. Tombstone Power Driver. It always felt like it was one of those shits that were like niggas supposed to be dead for like 20
Niggas should
seconds.
be dead. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
100%.
You're not supposed to get from a tombstone, 100%. And for years, people didn't. So
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree.
That's a very good one. I'm gonna go with the curb stomp. Personally, I feel like when it's hit properly, I feel like you shouldn't kick out of that. And usually they protect Seth most of the time really well with it. But still, I feel like you're literally getting your face smashed into the mat.
Yeah.
And you got a little gravity to you, or you got your head up anyway. And when you take it right, it just looks really vicious.
You're taking the whole weight of this nigga's like body on the back of your head and neck. Like you should be out.
Don't kick out of the curb stomp.
Curb stomp a nigga for real in real life.
See if he
Jesus
kicks out.
Christ.
See if your ass ain't in
You
jail.
the curb stomp for real. Nigga.
Yep.
So it's literally a fatality.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Anyway, yeah, I think it's your question.
Okay. Pulling the list back up. How about what celebrities, dead or alive, would you like to watch a wrestling show with?
Watch it with them, or like watch them perform.
No. Watch it with them.
Like kick it with them.
When we talk about that community of like having people to watch wrestling with, like you could just go to Blank's house and like watch
Jay-Z.
wrestling.
Could you imagine Jay-Z?
I feel like Jay-Z has no time for that shit.
He doesn't. Nah.
Can you see him and B watching WrestleMania? Yeah.
I would. Yeah. Now
that would be the beauty of
with
it.
Blue.
because it's completely out of his character to like go over his house and he's like fully like ready for wrestler.
What if he was like a wrestling hipster nigga? Like what if he was the exact opposite?
That would be fucking hilarious.
I would die from laughter if Jay-Z was just like, no, we watching NWA. It was like, what? Nigga, you fuck with Power, nigga? Like, yeah.
Power, yeah, man.
Question mark. That's my nigga. Oh shit. All right.
New Japan's crazy right now.
I dropped the bar about 4 albums ago. It was a triple entendre.
Right.
Don't even ask me how.
What if he just started rapping about wrestling, nigga? Like, bro, when did this happen, Jay?
That would be epic. That would be epic.
Like Mega Ran or Nav, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he just like got into it like that deep.
Talking about my rap wet dreams right there, boy.
Right, Jay-Z rapping about wrestling like he's goddamn. One of them Buffalo niggas, like
he's with Griselda.
Fucking West Side Gun.
Hell no.
I
love it. Yeah, it's Mark Rob. Who you want to watch wrestling with?
Paul Mooney.
I love that answer. I love the way you stated it. Look at this shit here. Look at this nigga here. See?
Absolutely. God,
that's
one of the funniest humans of all time.
That's my uncle. That was my uncle Art, dog. I remember we was watching Superstars on Saturday morning, and my nigga IRS was beating the brakes off some jobber. Nigga said, my nigga Art came up behind us, like while we was watching it. He came up, he's like, you know how old nigga come in between y'all and start looking at what y'all looking at. He's like, what do you got that nigga in there for? Target practice?
Epic. Yes, they did. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. I know. That's all I could answer. Yes. He's in there for target practice. He beating that nigga ass. Goddamn. And of course, it was a black man. So my old ass uncle, who had lived through all the worst racism, is watching a white man in a shirt and tie beat the brakes off of a wrestler, another black man. He's just like, we got that nigga in there for a target practice. Like, yeah. The old man be doing this shit. Hell yeah, that's Paul Mooney. Hell yeah. I don't want to watch it with Paul Mooney though, because I feel like he would just be poo-pooing it too much. Like, dog, I'm trying to enjoy this shit, dog.
Well, see, man, I'm in it for the laughs, man.
He'd like it though. It's just crazy. Yeah. I always say Snoop.
Yeah.
It would be
Snoop
fun to
would be a
watch it
good
with
one.
Snoop. Because he's actually into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I feel like Snoop also gets mad when niggas cheat.
Come on, dog.
Ref, man, a nigga cheating, man. Like, you know how the nigga voice get all high?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I would love for him
That's
to do
some
commentary.
bullshit. Like he gets like, I feel like he gets like really mad.
Yeah.
Like,
He be
like,
oh man,
I
shoot.
feel like he gets really mad like when Britt Baker wins. Like,
Man, my girl Thunder had that.
what the fuck, man? This bitch still winning. I would love to watch Snoop get mad about Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa. Hey, nigga, Thunder Rosa, she got it, nigga. She kind of cold, nigga. Bitch talented, dog. She gonna beat that bitch tonight. Tonight is the night, nigga. They be wearing like a Thunder Rosa t-shirt.
Yes.
Mad small. Like,
It's right here.
high as a light bill, nigga, watching wrestling.
Cussing at the TV
Snoop.
with the blunt, using the blunt for exclamations.
Acting like he burning sage or some shit. Yeah. All right. Let's do one more.
I'm gonna jump off Mark Rob's answer real quick, and I'm gonna
Go
say
for it.
Bernie Mac would be fun to watch wrestling with.
Oh yeah.
I feel like Bernie would have jokes, but Bernie would also appreciate the fine art of professional wrestling.
Bernie would be into it.
Yeah, I agree.
100%.
Bernie's into it.
Or shit. For that matter, since we talking these niggas, get me in there for my nigga Pitbull, aka Patrice O'Neal,
Yes.
who wrote for the E before, and that shit would be great to hear all of his stories about that writing room.
That would be really cool.
That'd be
enjoy
dope.
that too. All right.
Inside baseball.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, last one. Let's go. Favorite movie starring a pro wrestler. No, that's what I'm saying. Niggas have come up since
Yeah,
since the olden days of like Santa with muscles and shit. But
I'll be the we should do this again sometime. Mark Rob is Doom with
Absolutely.
Batista. That movie's fucking incredible.
yeah. See, that's not fair. Cause like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can do that now.
But then
Yeah, 'cause
I can say
it
Batista
does-
in Blade Runner 2049 too.
Yeah.
So-
see,
Batista
that's
just be there. Like this nigga just keep.
but he's smart.
Yeah.
The thing is, he's probably chooses his pictures the smartest of any wrestler in the history of wrestling, and I include The Rock, who, oh my motherfucking
My
god!
nigga Rock.
But I will say,
So
I will say,
You ain't
Fast
excited for the Super
Five.
Pets, bro? Super
I will say
Pets gonna be
Fast
lit.
Five. Fast Five is one of the greatest action movies of all time. So he has that, but everything else, no, we're not fucking with The Rock.
Niggas be giving The Rock the script. That nigga.
Promotional
Yeah,
consideration
yeah.
paid for by
Cut
the following.
The check, nigga. Cut the check. All right,
I
I'll be
need
there.
checks more than scripts. I
will
need checks
be
more than
there.
scripts.
Yeah, you write my script on the check, nigga. Like, you want me to read that bitch?
You
Write
want
my
me to
script
read
on the
lines? I want to read the signature on the check.
Nigga, cut the fucking check. I'll do Rampage, nigga. I don't care. Y'all got me dressing up as a antebellum ass steamboat driver, nigga. Fuck it, let's do it.
I'm in the jungle for the
amputee.
12th time.
Yeah,
I'm a one-legged amputee about to jump from one building to another. With no-
Skyscraper.
that actually sounds interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it beats everything else. This nigga's just falling off of something. All right.
Yeah, see, I don't like. See, this is a tough question because it's like, are we talking a movie starring a wrestler or a movie that the wrestler's in?
It could be either.
It could be either. If you want to do starring a wrestler, go ahead. Like, yeah, because you could totally do it.
Starring a wrestler, a favorite. I'm gonna say, shit. What's the one where Hulk Hogan he was like the supervillain? Fuck.
That's
Real life. Real life. Fucking real life.
No. Yeah. Now, see, my first choice would have to be Guardians because like Drax is the shit in Guardians.
Mm-hmm.
Like Batista fucking kills it in Guardians.
Yeah.
So I would have to say Guardians.
Well, if we want to talk about like at least maybe co-leading road, if we want to stretch it and make Mr. T in Rocky 3, he was talking that cash shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Best role we ever had.
Fuck it, I don't care. Do it. Like I'm not a cop.
Damn, Eric, you, no,
No, I mean,
at first you didn't want to count it.
No. I don't. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Mark Rob's
Fuck
so
it.
angry.
The niggas performed, dog. Like, yeah, it's Mr. T. Hell yeah. That nigga made me afraid, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
if that nigga
he
was
was gonna
talking
die.
to me, if he was talking to me, I would feel like he was going to shoot me. Instead, the nigga was talking
Bang,
that
bang.
good shit. Like,
Bang bang.
he was talking that good shit. He was cutting the fuck out of that promo.
Yeah, he was.
He told a grown man to tell his wife to come and be with a real man.
Come here, real man.
Straight to the camera.
Fucking literally.
And then
That's
you
the type
add
of shit I'm
race
on.
to all of it.
Oh, Stallone, yo, can we like
Hey.
real super sidebar? Stallone beating up mad niggas in all his movies. FY fucking I, Cliffhanger, fucking Rocky 1, 2, 3. Like this nigga not fucking with no niggas.
Always
man.
bashing his hands up against some black man, dog. Oh, fuck with
Demolition
that,
Man. He wasn't fucking with no niggas.
Yeah, man, I don't like that shit, bro. You know what I'm gonna say, man. It's none other than Rob Van Dam and my favorite fucking wrestling movie. Hey, what's up, you fuckers? It's me, Rob Van Dam. I know I sound a lot like Brock, but you know, my voice is all kind of gravelly because I've been smoking and toking, man, with two big booty bitches. You guys seen my Instagram?
Yes, I care about that.
Yeah, you seen my Instagram, right? You know, you see my lady and her lady. You know, I'm living my best life out here, man. But you know, it's all thanks to my movie, Wrong Side of Town, starring me, Rob Van Dam. Have you guys ever seen my movie? Oh wait, I think Mark Rob's looking at my Instagram. Is that what's happening?
Nah, fuck all this. We need a break character for just a slight moment. Big E broke his fucking neck.
Oh shit.
What?
So in a match, he got like suplex, but it was outside the ring, and he got thrown like over his body, but he landed basically on
shit.
his like neck and his like chin, and he just dropped a video from his hospital bed, and he said he's fine. He said the extremity's working well, but he said that the doctors told him he broke his neck.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Jesus fuck.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
Who the hell threw that move on him? Was that?
It says it's either Sheamus or Ridge Holland.
It was Ridge. God
Damn.
bless America, man.
Some white man. Jesus Christ.
There you go. All right.
Prayers for Big E, man. Obviously, he said he's doing all right, but I mean, you still broke your neck. I know you got a lot of muscle, but you still broke your neck, bro.
Yeah, man. That probably protected him. It was just like that, like, I mean, the size of him, but also the size of your neck can really go a long way to protect you in a situation like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, man.
Wow. Wow.
Shit.
Damn.
I know a chant I want to start at a wrestling show. Fire Ridge. I want to start that chant right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, guys be green, man, and you know, this is one of them things where shit happens.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Part of the game,
and
man. I mean, obviously he
so-
fucked up, but still.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. Well, shit, man. You know, take the man's title, put him in tag matches, and you got this shit. Anyway.
Yep.
Jeez.
All right.
We blame events for this. Yes, we're 100% blaming
Yeah.
events for this.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't, you know, we're obviously not like trying to joke about this shit or, yeah.
It got
it's
real
like-
serious, obviously. You
It
tell,
got very
you can tell the
serious.
gravity of everything once Mark Rob said that.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
And, you know, with Big E is, you know, he's one of those guys where we see ourselves in him, regardless of,
Yeah.
you know, your background
No
or
doubt.
whatever. Like you know, and if you, even if you don't, you know, for whatever representation purposes, like you still want Big E to do well. You still love and care for him as a character and as a person, because he's like doing real shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, shit, man, major shout out and prayers up
Yeah, man.
for
Speedy
Big E.
recovery, Biggie. Damn, man.
Yeah, that's messed up.
You hate to see that, man, because we constantly talk about how athletic and how these guys are like freaks of nature, and they go out there night after night, especially pre-COVID, and just would constantly put their bodies on the line. And then to see this happen, especially when he's in a tag team and he's supposed to be in like a tag team, you don't have to wrestle all the time. And you're supposed to be like, all right, you were the
You're
champ.
supposed to be lighter duty, yeah.
It went away from you, but this is lighter. You can get back to doing your fun stuff and everything. And now he's gonna be on the shelf for who knows how long. So, you hate to see it. Sum it all up, man.
Yeah, man. And that's a dude who's dealt with a lot of injury, like
Mhm.
really, really bad injuries. And you know, kind of came back to be great, you know,
Yeah.
despite those injuries. So, you know,
Yes,
we're
a
hoping
lot.
it's more of the same. And you know, neck injuries are, you know, have
Different for
I've been to
everybody.
they're different for everybody, but they have either, you know, they've ended or delayed many a career in wrestling. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. We'd also like to apologize to Rob Van Dam, who was making his debut on the show, and just kind of he had to be hurried out of here for real
Kayfabe
shit.
got fucked in the ass on that.
Yeah, well, you know, it is. Hey, man, the same ballet, you know.
Super Brawl Saturday?
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
there we go. All right, thank you,
So-
Lex Luger.
So that completes the gauntlet.
All right.
And that's how we do that, Skee. So the final piece of the Rasslecast puzzle, to put it all together, put a nice little bow on it, is the Rasslecast Power Hour. This is your chance to induct one person into the greatest podcast, the greatest wrestling podcast Hall of Fame ever. It's your chance. Have you thought about your answers or your answer?
I have.
Okay.
I really have.
Without further ado, the floor is yours. Skee, who is the newest entry into the Rasslecast Power Hour Hall of Fame?
Well, I'm gonna say Booker T.
Hey! I tapped that button by mistake. Oh, yeah.
Yes! Yes!
Booker T. Booker
Harlem-
T.
Wait,
Nice.
Booker T wasn't in there already?
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
Is Book-
And that
he
is why.
was not.
Okay.
No.
he's not.
Booker
no.
T!
Let's
Yes!
go.
About
I
time.
had to put Booker T in there.
Five time.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
You gotta put him in there just off the fact that he called him a nigga.
I stepped on that shit by mistake, and it's ended up hell yeah.
That's
Shout
what
out
we
to-
call a happy accident on the show.
You know
Indeed.
what I'm saying? We want the fucking ghost.
What's your favorite Booker T memory there, Skee?
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
Besides that one, obviously.
Oh, besides that one.
besides that
That's
one?
obviously
Besides
number
that,
one.
that is the one. Like,
That is-
And guess who's by his side, making him feel better? Sensational Sherry.
Sensational Sherry, right there. You call the most valuable honky in the company a nigga. She right there next to you. You know what I'm saying? Elizabeth wouldn't have known what to do, nigga. Elizabeth would have been like, Elizabeth would have fucking crocheted a cake, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Sherry kept her cool, man.
She did. That shit is like,
nigga, bro.
That shit warms my heart.
Yeah, 100%, man. I didn't see that clip until the file sharing days, and I downloaded that shit, and I was like, yo, we actually said it.
How many times did y'all watch that clip? How many times do y'all watch that clip every time it just happens to come up?
Every single time.
Like, how many times, though? Like,
I just let it loop for a while, man.
I just let it loop.
I watch it at least 10.
Yeah, easily.
Dog,
It's a great part of wrestling history.
Or like when somebody has never seen it before,
and
you're like,
the reaction.
you never seen this shit, bro, and it's like you get to see it for the first time all over again.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
I showed it to my mother.
Yes.
What was her reaction?
She's like, "Oh, I'm glad you like a black wrestler, because I really hated putting that white man on your cake."
Hated putting that white man on your cake. That might top capitalism mania. Dog. I hate putting that white man on your cake.
She was mad as shit about putting that white man on my cake.
In his drawers. Nigga, it's impossible.
I got a picture of it. I had to show you the picture of the cake. I sent it to you.
Send us the picture.
Yeah, send the picture of the cake, because that could be.
That's the art.
Yes, that's the artwork for the episode.
Yeah,
that's the artwork for the episode.
And of everyone inducted in the Rasslecast Hall of Fame so far, he is the most decorated champion. He's held the title. He's held different titles 41 different times in his entire career.
Talk about that talk, right? Booker.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man. That was my guy.
The only thing he didn't get was WrestleMania 19, man. That should have been his.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I know why, but it should have been his.
It was a swerve. That's what we wanted.
Go fuck yourself, Vince.
No, he's in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Go fuck yourself, Vince. I don't care. You screwed over Booker. He should have went over, and you fucked it up, Vince. Go fuck yourself. Sorry,
keep going.
Hilarious.
Keep going.
That's all you get. Mark Robb, one more time for Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Wait. I want two of you
Don't touch that button.
to make up a handshake right now. Make up a handshake. Do some of that black magic. Jesus.
You and you, go make up a handshake and go sit down together. You're a new tag team.
I hate your guts.
All right, man. Shout out the book, man.
Shout out the book, man. Great entry, man. Good job, Skee.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, damn. I mean, I think now the time has come that we've arrived at the end of the Rasslecast Power Hour. So this is the time where I'm going to pass it to Handsome Bane, and then he's going to alley-oop it to Skee, just to make sure we didn't forget anything. So, Handsome Bane, check the stats. Is there anything we left out, sir?
I think we're good. Skee, where would you like the Marks or their moms to find you?
SK5000 the future on Instagram.
And that's the number 5,000, 500.
SK50. Yeah. And Mosquito Blue Productions on Instagram.
Ooh. And what is Mosquito Blue?
It's my production company. Essentially, I started a podcast with my wife and my buddy, in which we just literally we do this, except for about everything.
Okay.
Well, I'll be there soon. Don't worry. We'll
I just added you on IG, and I'm going to get Mosquito Blue right now. So I got you.
Yeah. And check out the Background Noise podcast.
There you go. There it is. That's what we're trying to get to. You know?
Yeah, the Background Noise podcast. Check it out. Like and subscribe and enjoy hilarity.
I like to always say when it comes to these pod things, if you see what's it called again? I'm sorry, Skee.
The Background Noise podcast.
If you see the Background Noise podcast on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify, give it 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Always give 5 stars. Just like if you see, we should do this again sometime on out there. 5 stars. It's like a podcast,
No
whatever.
doubt.
5 stars. Hyphenation 5 stars. Rasslecast 5 stars. Do that. Spread the love. Let more people know about the product and how we out in these streets and how hard we going. Do it. Damn it.
Yeah,
All
you're right.
right.
Well, when you're right, you're right. Our secretaries will show you smelly marks out. Not peace.
Good vibes, E. Get better soon, bro.
The better Big E, man, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
And that is how you Rasslecast Power Hour.